Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest NBA players of all time and a provocative thinker and writer, joins me now. He's also author of the new book, Writings on the Wall, Searching for a New Equality Beyond Black and White. It's a great honor to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
So in your op-ed in the Washington Post today, you compare Kaepernick's protest to the Army reservist in the Olympics who stopped in the middle of his pole vault to honor the flag during the national anthem. You say Kaepernick is also acting patriotically. How so?
Well, I think the best way for me to describe it is he's doing just what Thomas Jefferson said should be done, to speak out. And Jefferson said that it was important to protect the speech of people that you don't agree with, not the ones that you do agree with, because freedom of speech is what helps make our country the greatest place on earth. And we have to protect it for everybody. And Mr. Kaepernick has some issues that he wants discussed. Maybe people don't like his style or his timing, but you know, he's trying to call attention to issues that are important to him, and I think he has the right to do that.
No, I don't think anyone's disputing that he has the right to do it. I guess the question is he doing it in the best way possible? Yesterday, I had the mother of a fallen soldier here on the show, and her son was killed in Afghanistan. I want you to take a listen to how she responded to Kaepernick's refusal to stand and honor the country and the flag.
The flag that I see is the flag that draped my son's casket in honor. And I see the flag that was handed to my husband and I with deep respect from a grateful nation. When I look at the flag, I see the best of us.
It seems like a lot of people in the military community are having, not all of course, but are having this kind of visceral reaction to what Kaepernick decided to do. What do you make of it?
Well, I understand their displeasure with his choice of venue, and you know, you can argue with him about that. But what he's doing, calling attention to something that is important to him, I think is also equally important to him, at least. And you know, the whole idea is to establish a dialogue. You know, maybe he can next time figure out a way to do it without stepping on so many people's toes. But you know, what he's doing, using his position to call attention to something, I think is something that we should respect, even though we don't necessarily agree with his timing or, you know, his tone. That's you know, that's something for him to work out, and hopefully he will work it out. As a professional athlete, he has a great platform, and I hope he puts it to good use.
Is there a better way he could do it, do you think?
I know there's a better way that, for example, the Gold Star mother, she knows better ways, and maybe it's time for people like her to talk to Mr. Kaepernick. I'm not condoning what he did, and I've only seen like still photographs of it, of him sitting down. But you know, when we're at war and people are dying for that flag, I understand the sensitivity of people who have paid such a heavy price for their patriotism. I understand where they're coming from.
In your op-ed, you write about other black athletes protesting similar issues. These from the 1960s, Muhammad Ali, of course, the Olympians Tommie Smith and John Carlos. And you say, quote, or I'm paraphrasing really, but that what should horrify Americans is that nearly 50 years later, athletes like Muhammad Ali and Kaepernick still need to call attention to the same racial inequities. And you write, quote, failure to fix this problem is what's really un-American here. Clearly, more progress needs to be made, but I just want to make sure I'm understanding what you're saying correctly. Are you suggesting that you don't think any progress has been made in the last 50 years?
Oh, no. There's been a lot of progress made, but we still have work to do. And over that period of time, a whole lot of people have died unnecessarily because of improper training for some of our police. And I think that's what Mr. Kaepernick is referring to, and you know, I understand where he's coming from. That has caused a lot of outrage. So you know, there are two sides to this. I'm sure if we examine both sides of it, we can eventually find common ground to make the progress that we need to make his type of sentiment unnecessary. That's where we should be headed with this.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, it is an honor to have you on the show. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, nice talking to you.
Coming up.